Hello and welcome to day 6 of Aroma Yoga. Today we are going to do yoga for detox and digestion. So for today's practice you need your DiGize essential oil. And DiGize is a really good essential oil for anything that has to do with supporting your digestive system. So anything, like really anything. This is your essential oil for that. So you can use a few drops in your diffuser, but the smell isn't so great, so you might not want to do that. So we're just going to apply the essential oil today on the skin. You can apply a few drops on your lower belly and you can rub the essential oil clockwise. So just add a few drops on your hand and then under your lower belly. So under the navel, you want to rub the essential oil around and then clockwise. You might not want to breathe in the essential oil because of the smell. Some people really don't like it, but you also have to get used to this essential oil. So, but it's all about the properties and the benefits of the essential oil. So you can set your essential oil aside, and then we are going to work on some postures which helps your digestion and your body to detox. You can start cross-legged, sit up straight. We are going to start with an easy sitting twist. So breathe in and lift the arms up and make yourself long. On your out breath, you can twist to your left side. So your left arm, your left hand is behind your spine and the right hand is on the outside of the left knee. Then breathe in, sit up straight and look over your left shoulder to the back. Make sure both sitting bones are still on the floor. Push your right hand in your left knee and breathe. And then breathe in and lift the arms up and twist to the other side. So the right hand is behind your spine and left hand is on the outside of your right knee. And look over the right shoulder to the back. With every inhale, you create space. With every exhale, you pull your navel in. And then breathe in, lift the arms up. One more time, twist to your left. Sit up straight, look over the left shoulder to the back. And breathe in, lift the arms up. And breathe out, twist to your right. One more time. And then slowly you can come back. Okay, from here you can reach out the legs in front of you. We are moving into a half spinal twist. So you can bend the right knee and you can place the right foot on the outside of your left leg. Place the right hand again behind your spine. And then breathe in, lift the left arm up and place your left arm on the outside of the right knee. And look over the right shoulder to the back. So this is a really nice way to squeeze and release the area around your organs so that you can detoxify the body and also improve your digestion. If you have more space, you can grab your right chin with your left hand. And that is a pretty deep twist. And don't worry if you do not get there. This is not easy for a lot of people. So make sure again you're sitting up straight. If this is not comfortable either, you can also just hug your knee into your belly and maybe your hair. And breathe in and breathe out. And slowly come back to the front and switch legs. Bend the left knee, left foot over the right. Then left hand behind your spine. Breathe in, lift the right arm up. And breathe out, place the right arm on the outside of your left knee. And look over your left shoulder to the back. And stay here. Keep breathing. Really focus on your belly. Take a deep breath in. And on your out breath, slowly come back to the front and stretch out your legs. From here, come on your knees. We are doing another really good posture for your digestion. And this is a posture which is really beneficial for you when you feel like you're congested here. So you can create 2 fists of your hands and then place your fists on the legs, so like the upper thighs. You want to place them there, so close to the hips. So breathe in, sit up straight, and breathe out, and then you just fold over your hands without trying to bring the hands forward. Just keep them here, and then just fold over, and then maybe place your forehead on the ground, or maybe grab a block and place your forehead on a block. And in this way, we are creating pressure on your digestion. So you only need to breathe. Breathe into your belly. You might feel a lot of pressure. If you had enough, you can always come out of this posture earlier, but just a few more breaths. And breathe in. And on your out breath, slowly bring yourself back up. And you can release your fists. Okay. From here, come on your hands and on your knees. Moving into your puppy pose or heart to earth. The knees are below the hips. So do not bring the hips forward and do not sit all the way back. Make sure this is in one straight line. Then reach the arms forward and let your chest sink down to the floor and place your forehead on the ground. If you have more space, place your chin on the floor. Staying here for 1 minute. And really try to breathe into your belly here. So release the belly on your inhale. If you feel a lot of strain in your shoulders, maybe you bring the arms a little bit wider. Or maybe place the hands on top of each other and place your forehead on your hands. And really let your chest sink down to the floor. And slowly breathe in. And on your out breath, you can move yourself back into a child's pose. You can bring the knees together or bring them a little bit wider. Reach the arms out in front of you, forehead on the ground. And relax your spine. Slowly breathe in, and on your out breath you can bring yourself back up And move yourself into your downward facing dog. So curl your toes and lift the hips up and back. We're not going to stay here for that long. So make sure you sink your chest towards the floor. Push your heels towards the mat and take a deep breath in and out. We are moving into triangle pose. You can place your left foot forward and then turn your back heel on the floor. So the front foot is pointing forward and the back toes are pointing inwards. And the heels are about one straight line from front to back. You can place your left hand on your ankle or just keep it in front of your ankle. You can use a block if you need to and just rest your hand on a block and then reach the right arm up. This is a triangle pose. So the front leg is straight. Yes? Just reach the arm up and breathe. If you feel like your shoulder is hurting, you can always place your arm on your lower back and maybe your hair, but keep opening up your chest. So you can stay here or you can choose to go for a deeper twist. So the legs stay the same, you only switch the arms. So the right hand is on the floor and you reach the left arm up to the sky. And you might feel that this is pretty intense already. Again, if you need to, lift the right hand up a little bit higher and then you have more space to create this twist in the body. Make sure to keep the legs as straight as possible. And just breathe. Keep lifting your chest away from the ground. And breathe in. On your out breath, place the hands back on the floor. And from here you can step back into downward facing dog. Take one breath here. Inhale and exhale. Then step the right leg forward for triangle pose on the other side. So the right foot is pointing forward. The back toes are pointing inwards. Make sure your front knee is straight again. The right hand or on your ankle or in front of your ankle or a block. And then lift the left arm up. So do not bring the weight on your leg. So do not rest your arm into your leg. Keep lifting the chest away from the ground. And breathe. If you like, you can stay here or twist for twisted triangle. Switch the arms, left hand or on a block or on the floor, and right arm reaches up. See if you can keep the legs straight as much as you can. And feel this twist here. And slowly breathe in. And breathe out. And slowly step back into your downward facing dog. And breathe in here. And breathe out. Then walk your hands towards your feet. And then place your feet a little bit wider than the hips. Make sure the toes are pointing to the side. And then sink the hips down for a squat position. And place your hands in front of your chest. Push your elbows into your legs. And open up your chest. Now, some of you have a hard time in squat pose. And I totally get that. if you need to, sit up higher on a pillow or a bolster and then rest there a little bit more, or place something under the heels to support yourself a little bit, like a blanket, or maybe fold over your mat. A few options here for squats. We're going to stay here for 1 minute. So you can really breathe into your belly here. And check your shoulders. Can you push them down away from the ears? Can you create space in your spine and neck? And check your face and your jaw. Can you relax that as well? Take a deep breath in and out. And then you can lift the hips up slowly and then walk the hands in front of you again and come back into your downward facing dog for 1 breath. Breathe in and breathe out. And then you can lower down on the knees and come on your belly. So you can lay down. And you can bring your feet close together. Toes are flat on the floor. We are moving into your Cobra Pose. We are starting with a baby cobra. So when you do this, keep the feet on the floor. You can bring the hands below the shoulders and you can bring the elbows into your ribs and rotate the shoulders down and back. Forehead on the floor. So create space in your whole body. Then breathe in. And on your out breath, lift your chest up, look forward, and lift the hands off the floor. And stay here for 30 seconds. We are working on your spine, the flexibility and the strength in your back. But at the same time, we're pushing the belly in the floor, working on our digestion. Keep lifting your chest. Check your feet. Are they on the floor? 10 seconds. Breathe in, lift up higher. And breathe out and rest in Makarasana, your crocodile pose. The big toes are touching. You can let the heels fall down to the side. Hands are on top of each other and you can place your left cheek on your hands and rest here for a moment. Two more postures to go. And breathe in and out. We are moving into your extended cobra. So this time you can bring the feet hip width apart, so a little bit wider. The hands below the shoulders again. Keep those elbows in, shoulders down and away from the ears, and place your forehead on the ground for a moment. First, create as much space as you can. Breathe in. And on your out breath, push your hands in the floor and lift your chest up. Keep your hips on the floor. Make sure the elbows are in your ribs and not to the side. If your shoulders are in the ears, come a little bit more down and that might help. Stay here for another 20 seconds. Keep pushing your hands in the floor. The last 10 seconds. Breathe in, lift up a little bit higher. And on your out breath, slowly come down and come back into your Makarasana. So big toes together and switch your cheek. So your right cheek is on your hands and rest here. Push your belly into the ground. And slowly breathe in and out. One more posture, your bow pose. You can bend the knees. Make sure the knees are in line with the hips. So do not bring the knees too wide. Bring them in line with the hips. Grab your ankles from the outside. If you cannot grab your ankles, grab your pants. And if that is also not possible, you can also work on one leg. Then you grab one leg and then you lift the other and you stretch out your other arm. That's also an option. We are just doing this posture for 10 seconds. You're really going to push your belly into the floor and push your ankles into your hands at the same time. So, forehead is on the ground. Breathe in. And breathe out. Push your ankles in your hands. Lift the legs and your chest off the floor. Keep breathing here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Push yourself into a child's pose and try to bring the knees together for this last child's pose to really work on your digestion. Maybe you like to bring the arms down your side or keep them stretched above your head. Everything is fine, and relax. Breathe in, and on your exhale you can slowly bring yourself back up, and from here you can sit back down in a cross-legged position. So I hope you enjoyed this yoga for detox and digestion. I hope it felt great within the body. So you know you can do this anytime, whenever you feel like you need to work on your digestion. Use your essential oil, work on these postures, and come back to it anytime you like. So I will see you in the next video. Place your hands together, breathe in and breathe out. Namaste.